How did you go into it strategically in terms of chunking it up physically?
I knew that, I think the day before the race, I realised that if I break this up into 12 kilometres 12 times, that was how I was mentally getting through that. So I didn't focus on, I've got, 60 kilometres to do. It was never like that. Or, I've just run 80 kilometres. I'm going to focus on the 12 kilometres in front of me. In terms of elevation profile, a lot of us were going into that quite blind. Yes, you had the elevation profile that you could see, but nobody had ever experienced what that was actually going to look like. So in my mind, I'm just like 12 kilometres or roughly 2 hours. Let's just move through that. And that helped with nutrition. That helped with, having the mental resilience of just, ticking off that 12 kilometres and getting to that end point and celebrating that.
Yep.
Every 12 kilometres was that celebration. And then I'm like, okay, let's just do that again. If I came into that race at the start line thinking I've got to run 145 kilometres, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
There was a point where on my watch, I did not look at the kilometres. I couldn't. But there was a point maybe 120 kilometres in where I accidentally turned to that and I looked at it and I just felt unwell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope, we're not doing that anymore. So I just turned it back to the time. I'm like, okay, we're fine. We can do this. We've got another 20 minutes until we get to an aid station. So breaking that up was just how I got through it, and I think was the driver for getting me to the finish line.